Hello, this is my 2005 BMW 330i ZHP. So it has some modifications to it. I'm not sure if you can see the intercooler. Just the basics, nothing too crazy. So today I'm gonna be taking it out to get some data logs for it real quick. So I just thought I was gonna make this video because it's supercharged. More on that later. And you don't really see too much videos on modified M54 B30s on YouTube, so I just thought it'd be nice to share and give a quick overview while I'm getting some data logs. Hopefully this is the last data logs or revision for the car. The car's pretty much dialed in. It's just some minor transitional issues because it has 1000cc injector, so it's a pretty large, especially for 93. So that's pretty much it. Next fuel is E85. I think it's running around 9 to 10 degrees of timing on full under load. Alright, time to give this a little cold start. Make sure it's in neutral and that was very nice. You're reading that correct. 148,000 miles on the stock M54 B30. Handles it. Yep, and 21 mpg. Even with the 1000cc injectors. 6-speed manual. It's a bit loud. Alright. So I'm gonna give you a quick overview. I should have probably given you the overview before I started it, but the Active Autowerke Stage 2 Supercharger kit. So it's a C3881 Supercharger. It's not the biggest, but not the smallest either. It has a 70mm pulley. You can't really see that. 70mm pulley for your belt. For intercooler, it's not the stock one that comes with the kit. It's actually a bigger one off the M3 kit. It's a lot thicker and it looks a lot nicer in my opinion. Self-contained oiling system for a supercharger. You can't see it, but underneath the valve cover, it's not the stock ZHP can. It's actually schrick 248, 256 supercharger can. 1000 injector. Horsepower Freaks oil catch can. Active Autowerke catless headers with MagnaFlow exhaust with the resonator cut out. Still stock intake manifold. Stewart wiring pump. For these aluminum block, it's very important that you have cooling down. So that's the weak point. Once this block overheats, you run the risk of lifting the head. I think at peak boost, like red line, and on a cold day, you should probably see around 17 psi. That's the most I've ever seen the supercharger. On average, it's like 16, 15 psi average, but some nights you get 17 psi. You can't really tell, but some foreshadowing at the switch. It's not nitrous stuff. That would be insane. Nitrous. It's actually has an Active Autowerke meth injection kit, so there's that. This kit I think starts spraying around 6 psi and increases from there. It's electronically controlled, so it's not a mechanical one. More on that. My work boots, Then you got the injectors that came stock with the kit, which were LS1 injectors, and the stock, not the stock, actually with the kit came with the 85mm with the stage 2. This is an 80mm, so it was running a little bit more boost than the company intended. Yeah, it was pretty smooth. Kind of sounds like it's chopping. I had the big vacuum leak for the longest time on this thing. I thought it was just because of the cans, but it was just a vacuum plug that was failing. And the injectors are very loud. And I made my DIY cold air intake. It uses the brake duct. Alright, let's take it out for a spin. Alright, so we're on the road and we're just cruising right now. Going out to a spot down here in Mexico. So, honestly, this car, I can't really tell too much that it's boosted or not. Unless you get on it, then the boost kicks in and you can feel it. So, honestly, I could daily this, which I have for last year. I dailied this last year, so that's pretty interesting. As long as you can get used to driving manual on traffic and stuff like that, you should be good. I mean, it's not the quietest thing in the road either, so you gotta deal with some droning. And then I got a loose panel somewhere on the so if you really want to, you could really daily drive this. And if you can get used to a stage 3 clutch, which is a little bit heavier, you can do that. Yeah, and this has a stage 3 clutch. I don't think I mentioned that before, to hold the power, and it has some axle spacers so they don't break, because I'm lower than BC coilovers. Oh, that's an annoying sound, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the headliner issue with the vibrating weather panel. So I'm about to do the day log for full wide open throttle. Well, not right now, but I'll get back to you when I'm about to do it. Alright, so we're about to do the first day log. For this day log, you gotta be in third gear at 2000 RPM, and you just gun it, and at wide open throttle, traction control off, and there we go. Oh boy. Oh yeah, when boost kicks in, you can really just feel it just push you back into your seat, and it pulls hard. That's for sure. So a little bit down low, it's a little bit lazy, but when she gets up there around like 4,000 RPM and above, it just flies. So, and that's just on 93, and I revved it out all the way to 6,500. I know it says 6,800, but the max RPM, because I have the stock math, is 6,500, I think, because it's limited to the amount of airflow, and it has a resistor already in it, so that's that. So yeah, and just wait for it to be on E85 with a little bit more timing. I'm sure this thing will be a lot more rowdy. Alright, so I'm gonna do a pull from a roll in second gear, 40 miles per hour, and let's go. Oh boy. Quick overview. Yes, you should supercharge your BMW 330i, and yes, it's fast. At least I think so. Looking back on the footage, it looked like it was down 2 psi throughout the power band. So I'm not sure if that's something with the tune or like cam adjustment, so there's more airflow into the cylinder, which would mean more power, or most likely the belt is slipping, because I don't think there's a vacuum leak or boost leak anywhere. The vacuum seems about fine around 20. So I was trying to figure out that issue. I have a green belt. I might have to go to RPM, the Gates RPM belts. Yes, you should I would recommend getting rid of the stock injectors that come with the kit. Get upgraded injectors, get a custom tune E85. I have a Hellcat fuel pump, a 525L walbro, and it rips. So I'll probably do more videos on it in the future. Probably like mods here and there, maybe big brake kit, restoring the hood, new front bumper, E85, dynoing it, 060s and stuff like that. Maybe some slicks. I don't think I need slicks right now, but yeah. Oh, a little sneak peek. Yep, that's M52 iron block. Aiming for over 1,000 wheel with that block right there going into this thing. So I look forward to that. And so that's pretty much it. Supercharger E46.